Gemperline?
Yes.
Mrs. Lenihan?
Yes.
And I'll move to approve the minutes for June 19th. Mr. Gemperline?
Yes.
Mrs. Lenihan?
Yes.
Mrs. Icorn?
Yes.
I'll move to table the minutes for June 20th. We have a second.
Second.
Mrs. Lenihan?
Yes.
Mrs. Icorn?
Yes.
Mr. Gemperline?
Yes.
Departmental updates.
Good evening. Instead of doing my normal report, I thought I'd spend just a few minutes giving you an update on where the code amendments stand. The zoning commission has scheduled their public hearing for July 24th. After that, depending on what happens at that stage, if they decide on any changes, it'll be in front of your board for the public hearing. So I would imagine late August, early September, it'll be coming to your board. Most of them, I think I've mentioned in every staff report with the fencing and the accessory buildings. This is one code amendment that I think is a little bit more, needs a little bit more review, and that has to do with the swimming pool barriers. Right now, the code requires a 54-inch tall fence. The zoning commission has decided to go with a number of different governmental agencies and accept a certain swimming pool automatic pool cover. So in the binder, there's minutes from the meetings, there's articles, stats, what the Delaware County Code Compliance approved. If you have any questions, please reach out to either myself or I'll get you in touch with one of the zoning commission members. I imagine that the folks that are pushing for this change will be at all of the public hearings. They've been to every meeting so far that we've discussed it. So, and really, we haven't had that many requests, to be real honest with you. And I mean, a handful in the years that I've worked here. But this resident is really pushing for the change. She has gotten a few other residents on board, and I imagine they will all be public hearings. So please reach out for questions.
Let me ask you something here in public session.
Yes.
The intent of a 54-inch tall fence is so that a child doesn't stumble into a pool and drown. Is that accurate?
Yes.
So how does a pool cover that is not on top of a pool take the place of the 54-inch fence?
It won't.
So why in the world would we pass that?
That's a good question. I mean, a lot of it, I think we have to give people a choice. And every article that I think you'll read will say 100% they need to be supervised. Well, that isn't always going to be 100% true. You run into for a beverage, you run into for whatever. It was a tough decision. The zoning commission really struggled with it. And like I said, I'd be more than happy to arrange for any of you to talk to any of them. If you want to set up something informal beforehand, please let me know.
What do you think about it?
I like the vertical barrier. I like something that somebody can physically see. As
Well,
far
the pool
as,
cover's not a barrier at all.
I'm sorry?
The pool cover's not a barrier at all,
Well,
except when it's on.
Correct. But then there's argument that says that, if a fence may work if the gates are closed. Well, maybe self-closing gates at that point somehow malfunctioned. There's arguments both ways. It's a difficult decision. And township-wide we're talking about a handful of people that are really encouraging this change.
Yeah.
And to look at the whole entire township is just...
How big is this handful of people?
It's in the minutes. There's, I think, 3 residents, 4, probably 6 property owners total.
Do all 6 have pools?
Yes. Yes.
You said they needed choice. Well, when they chose to have a pool, they knew what the requirements were. They chose to put a pool in.
Correct. Absolutely correct.
So that was a choice they made.
Yes, I agree.
The zoning code, though, is a document that can be changed. That's why we amended it. So
Absolutely.
I guess my
townships have changed, a few townships are staying status quo. It's a difficult decision.
Is there any data as far as accidents with fences as opposed to pool covers?
I don't know if the stats are in there, but I can certainly reach out. I think that they're going to show that the pool covers are pretty safe.
I know most pools don't have someone drowning, but whenever they're going to show it, you can twist data to say whatever you want to say. Though looking at the data can give some information at least. So, if there's any studies, we're interested.
These pool covers have only been around them for so long, right? They're
I
pretty
think
new.
this particular model was approved as some agencies in 2003. Now, advances have been, throughout the present, more current years to the technology with the automatic mechanisms. And the fact that most of them are strictly the keypad entry.
You talked about the gate being open, even if it's automatic, it can be broke and not closed.
Right, that and power outages, all of that needs to be into consideration.
Will the zoning commission come and be here that night when it comes before the board?
I can certainly request
Or as
that, yes.
many as possible?
Yes.
Because that is very
It is.
controversial.
Was it a unanimous vote or?
They took a vote just for that amendment, and it was a 4-to-1 vote. 4 yes, 1 no. Thank you.
Good evening. Filling in for Joel tonight. This is Road Services June report. Microsurfacing is complete. Big Bear, Riverdale, Witchwood, in spots in Old Powell Road. Did lots of ditch work, cleanup after storms. I did some on Jewett Road as well. Lots of mowing, the conduit and meter base has been installed down at the entrance side, waiting on that to be inspected, and then we can keep moving on. So we are making progress. Picked up trash. We're on the second round of the ditch mowing, and I still don't have a paving schedule, so don't be surprised.
All right.
There was a call from a lady about a rut on the side of the road, Powell Road at Sawmill Road. And I think you was
Right.
That was,
Yeah, that's ODOT.
has anything been done?
No, I did ask John if they weren't going to fix it to let me know. And he never called, so hopefully, if they don't get it fixed in the next couple of days, I'll call him again.
Okay, I'd like to,
Because we don't, it's pretty tricky
Yeah.
for us working in their area.
Right.
And we try not to.
yeah, I don't want you to say that stuff, yeah. I'd like to get an update to the lady at least, so.
Sure. And she's welcome to call ODOT as well. Probably more people to call the District 6 office. She might get a little quicker service. And the speed signs, the flashing stop signs have been ordered, and they should be in 2 weeks. Any questions?
Thank you.
Thanks.
kind of a quiet month, so I've been catching up on some things and getting some long overdue filing filed. Next meeting, I will have the cemetery rules and regulations for you, which is a requirement by the end of July. Thank you.
As you know, the fire chief is gone on vacation, and acting Chief Price, something came up with his family, so he asked me to give you this information. For June, 264 runs, that's a total of 1,462 for the year, and that's a 5% increase from last year. And this month, we took care of PowFest, which I believe has been the busiest PowFest that we've seen. Unfortunately, no one was transported. We had some Band-Aids and stuff like that. We also took care of Redwood Country Club fireworks, along with PowFest fireworks. This month we did hose testing, so all our hose testing is done for the year. And then we also had a medical director meeting, and Dr. Panchel was here to discuss what that meeting was about and what his philosophy is for us moving forward. Thank you.
How are you all doing today? Just wanted to touch base. It's 5 months in, and just kind of give you a little bit of an update since Chief's not here. I'll give you the medical director update. So we've collected 5 months of data using our MD summary, and it's been very positive. So we've been able to actually track and start seeing trends. After 5 months, you're starting to really get to the point that we're really being able to put these benchmarks in place. The importance of these benchmarks, though, is this meeting that Chief was just mentioning. So we've now formed the Liberty Township Medical Director Advisory Board, and so we had a meeting this last week to actually introduce that to the whole agency. Everyone was invited, and Chief was there, and he well supported it. And so the whole concept behind that is that Medical Director Advisory Board will be underneath the purview of the medical directors, such that everything underneath that is protected under the medical director privilege, right? So nothing is discoverable, and everything is under QA/QI. And so it's a great place for us to be able to have these discussions about challenging peer review type things and actually QA type things. So with that in mind, we've also established a clear QA/QI pathway, and we've also gone down the pathway of establishing a systematic manner in which we evaluate all of the challenging cases that we have in the area. And so specifically, we're following something similar to a just culture design, which is something which is throughout the industry for a lot of different areas about how to evaluate these systematic issues. The biggest difference is of course, that we've also been doing on-scene training. So all 3 medical directors have been doing training at all the different stations as well. And so we've basically covered a lot of different areas, including aortic dissection, chest pain, EKG monitoring, refusals, documentation, a lot of high-risk areas. We're coming up to this month doing airway management, so we're kind of just starting to plug and chug and starting to get in a rhythm, which is nice. I think some of the bigger challenges is going to be long-term type stuff with confidence, experience, and all that kind of stuff, and that'll come over time. Questions?
You feel it's doing well?
Yeah, I think it's going in the right direction. I think that these are things that are going to take a long time to build. I think one of the most exciting things for me is that the MD Advisory Board, now that we have that form, we can start really talking about protocol issues and things like that and where we want to go with that. And Chief is very supportive. I think that's the best thing that I've seen is that the agency in general, Chief and the battalion chiefs are all very supportive of what we're doing. So it's exciting to see us move forward in a positive direction. Cool. Thanks, guys.
Is that it? All right. Oh, sorry. Hot dog island.
Hi there. I've got 3 things to go over today. One is just an announcement that the senior appliance pickup is back up and running this year, and that's for residents 55 years and older. So anyone who needs help with electronics or appliances can get those picked up, and they can just give us a call at 740-203-2076 to get that scheduled. I'll send Mike an email with that information so it can be shared as wanted or needed. It's pool season, so we, as everyone knows, had a crypto outbreak a few years back, and we're always trying to prevent something like that happening again. So last year we surveyed just over 200 residents to see what pool goers thought, and we found that most people thought that if you had diarrhea, you only needed to stay out for 4 days. CDC recommendation is actually 14. So we're kind of tailoring our messages this year to stress showering before you go into the pool, not swallowing water, making sure people are taking bathroom breaks, and making sure that they stay out of the pool if they've had diarrhea. So trying to change our techniques, trying to stay ahead of this so we don't have another large outbreak. The last thing to talk about is I have the age-friendly 2018 assessment report here. I've got one hard copy, but again, I'll email Mike the electronic version so it can be distributed a little bit better. But in here, there's 766 responses from older adults. We can generalize that to the whole county because it's well above the threshold there. And we can break that down a little bit further. For here, we can break it down by 43065 if that's helpful. But it contains stuff about the satisfaction and importance to older adults, such as the sidewalk importance, which was 68% said very important. Parks satisfaction was 58% for older adults. What type of transportation they use, if they're moving, what type of housing they would most likely move into. So a lot of interesting things in the report that could be useful. But again, just here to provide a copy and an electronic version in case it's useful. Any questions? All right, thank you.
Okay, we have one public comment, Marion Melvin.
Good evening. My name is Marianne Melvin. I live at 4795 Bay Hill in Scioto Hills. I've lived there almost 30 years. My husband and I, before we were married, we each had our homes. I lived in Dublin. I was very active in Dublin. I was on planning and zoning for a good many years, and I can tell you I will part ways in my heart when I saw that happen. But I came to Liberty Township because we wanted to start over with a place of our own. I love Liberty Township. What I'm saying to you tonight, I've been too busy to think about what I wanted to say. This is all from the heart. I am very sad by the direction that we have gone. We have become a laughing stock because we get the kind of publicity you only hope you never see. You want to have this township be the leader because that's where we've gone. We've grown that direction. We have things we should be happy about. And when I come away from these meetings, and this has been 8 months, ever since the brouhaha up in Delaware County Commissioners meeting, when I saw the direction we were going and thought we were going to lose our EMTs, I decided to get involved. And it seemed like every day I called on my old friend John Schutte up there, and I said, John, what would you have me do? Because John Schutte and I did a lot of things together for this community some time back when we had some issues with the school. And then when John wanted to run for one more time as a trustee, I supported him. He didn't make it, but I always went to John because he was born and raised here, his family was born and raised here, and I think he would be appalled at what has happened. What I want to ask tonight is just one simple thing. Please don't send out that letter because it's not necessary. We are the silent majority. It took 8 months for me to speak out. I have not written any letters. I used to write letters to the Gazette a lot 15 years ago when we had problems with the school. I am very quiet about it. I've only spoken to Mike in the grocery store one time, and frankly, I don't mind telling you what I asked him. I asked him to abstain because that's a perfectly simple situation where if you don't want to lose face and you don't want to vote no, you should abstain. And then table things until cool heads prevail. That is the only time I've spoken out, but there are lots of people like me. My friend Jan and I, when this all started, we both were in the same women's water aerobics. The ladies now come to us and say, how's it going? Are we going to keep our EMTs? You know, where are we on this? There's so many of us that it is not necessary. Everybody knows what's happening now. That's $10,000 that could go into Les's bike pass or something where it could be used. But I'm asking you tonight, don't send the letter because this is our money you're spending. And we are the silent majority, not that group that you used to talk about that only Holly Adams would show up and support. We're the people that went out there and held signs on Sawmill Road on a very cold but sunny Sunday when I would have been in church. We were the ones that were there that day before Christmas, before dawn, but it was beautiful and the coffee was good. And we keep increasing in our numbers all the time because people are unhappy with the negativism of this and the way it's been going. Because the bottom line is, and this is the last thought I'm going to leave you with, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And it wasn't. We voted, 70% of us, for our fire levy, and we were happy. So there is absolutely no reason. Am I at the end of my time?
Yes, ma'am.
What I wanted to say, and I will wrap it up, don't send the letter. Keep the money. Thank you.
All right.
Resolutions. Resolution 190701, purchase orders and blank certificates.
Move to approve resolution 19070101.
Second.
Mr. Gephardt?
Yes.
Mrs. Lanahan? Yes. Mrs. Icorn? Yes. I'll move to approve resolution 19070102, approving bills and warrants. Second. Mrs. Icorn? Yes. Mrs. Lanahan? Yes. Mr. Gephardt?
Yes.
Resolution 3 is an amendment to the budget.
Move to approve resolution 19070103.
Seconded.
Nancy, so reading this, was there something in particular that changed, or this is just the first day? You're saying, what exactly is this?
It's an amendment. We've increased the budget. We increased the amount in the administrator's salary. And we have increased the amount in the administrative for legal.
So that's the 15,000?
Yes. Zoning.
And the other one was by 1,023? Is that what I'm looking at?
I'm sorry.
The administrator increase, is that what I'm looking at, the 1,000?
It went up 30,000.
Where's the budget?
Oh, okay.
This is the table of rules.
All right. Thank you.
Mr. Gephardt?
Yes.
Mrs. Icorn?
Yes.
Mrs. Lanahan?
Yes.
And then, do you need to do yours and it's the resolution 19070104. Yeah, Ron needed to update the electronic funds list, who we pay vendors.
Electronic.
Electronic, yeah.
We ran a check.
Okay, I'll move to approve resolution 19070104. Second.
I'll second.
Mrs. Icorn? Yes. Mrs. Lanahan? Yes. Mr. Gephardt?
Yes.
And then the resolution 19070105 is recommending approval of the division of liquor control transfer license application for Tokyo Sushi of Powell to Hong Kim 9880 Brewster Lane. It's the same business, just switched owners. Okay. Move to approve resolution 19070105.